Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande out today on a trip, vacation down to Florida. She'll be back on Monday for the big recap. We have a beautiful day. Halloween, gorgeous, 75 and sunny in the afternoon. Even when the sun goes down, it will not be really chilly tonight, and should have a great night of trick-or-treating and being out there with the kiddos and, or the teenagers with the pillowcases. Just, be kind. Don't be rude. Don't grab handfuls and handfuls and handfuls of candy. And have a good time. But the weather, it's ridiculous. We are live here on October 31st, Halloween, and big Halloween party for us at Bullsmith's Tavern, Smithtown, 155 West Main Street. 7 p.m. it starts. Southbound performs for 2 hours. Then Jay Letterman with one crazy DJ spinning, and secret holiday show tickets every half hour starting at 9 o'clock. And it goes until you guys want to leave. It could go all night. There is no official end time to the party. Just go have a good time. Our first night, and then we are going to be at Bullsmith's every Thursday. We have chosen to throw a big party there every Thursday night, and we're going to have some great stuff and special guests and, ticket giveaways and all sorts of fun stuff. So be listening for all of those details. Really a lot of fun, and it starts tonight with the costume contest and all the things at Bullsmith's Tavern in Smithtown. Just to show you how live and local we are, because we pride ourselves at My Country 96.1. We are live and local, especially in the mornings here. We are not an out-of-town fake morning show pretending to be from Long Island. You are talking to someone who lives right in the heart of it, with you, experiences all the ups and downs of Long Island. And just to prove that, my heart goes out to anyone stuck in traffic yesterday with that accident that took place on the LIE. It was later in the evening. It was probably, between 5 and 7 p.m., somewhere in there, give or take, right? It was late afternoon as the sun was going down. And they were pushing, the traffic was everywhere. They had to shut the LIE. Then they were pushing traffic to different roads. And then Sunrise Highway had an accident. And there was, I believe, a closure there as well, which stemmed from possibly the closure on the LIE. I had to drive Leah to school for a driver's ed lecture class last night. And the trip should usually take, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, 4 minutes tops with lights. I literally had to put my Maps app on and see how long it was going to take. And it said 23 minutes. So I kind of skirted around it. I went down many blocks and avenues and came around and went a different way so I could, kind of get around the direct route and all that traffic. But it was wild. And just so you know, I figured that who's going to know why this is going on? I had no idea why the traffic's happening. So I texted Barbecue Tom. I said, if anybody's going to know what's going on in our area, where this traffic is stemming from, Barbecue Tom is in the know. And if he doesn't know, wife of Barbecue Tom is getting texts, and then he will find out from her. So I got all those details, by the way, from Barbecue Tom. It was wild. And so I'm bringing it up because it wasn't just my town. It was like towns all from the Long Island Expressway down to Montauk Highway. And it was crazy yesterday. So a lot of you are nodding your head. You're like, yes, I was stuck in it, or my significant other was stuck in it. It was something yesterday for sure. All right, couple of things. More on the Halloween stuff. Dentists, as they always do every year, they try to promote themselves. They wade in on Halloween and they say, no candy. Stay away from the candy. But they don't just tell you stay away from the candy. They actually, thankfully, they have an idea of what you should hand out. They say, stickers and Play-Doh. And I got to be honest, that's not bad. Kids love stickers and Play-Doh. You go to every house and it's the same thing. Everyone, including myself. You got the Snickers, you got the Kit Kats, the Reese's, the Butterfinger. It's the same thing. And you come home with a shovel full, a wagon full, a pillowcase full of the same candy at every house. Stickers and Play-Doh for the young ones, not a bad idea. I'm going to give dentists an A+ on that one. I think that the little ones, for sure, will go right for that when they get home from trick-or-treating. So this Sunday, we do national days, and we're going to do them in the 8 o'clock hour. But this Sunday happens to be National Sandwich Day. And, of course, we're not doing national days on the weekends. We just go Monday through Friday. So I thought this was interesting. Whole article about it. National Sandwich Day, there's going to be deals at a lot of places that make sandwiches. 2,000 people were polled in some big sandwich poll. Here's what came back. Number one sandwich in America, according to this poll, the grilled cheese. 42% said it is their favorite. We talked about that yesterday. Cande had grilled cheese for dinner the other night. Yet nothing, and especially nothing like a diner grilled cheese. You get all the oil, Oh my God, my mouth is watering. You get the pickles on the side, maybe the tomato soup, but the grilled cheese, number one. Right behind it, chicken sandwiches. That includes all types. Fried chicken sandwiches you might get at a fast food joint. Maybe it's, rotisserie chicken you're ripping up. Nothing better than a fresh bagel, mayonnaise, rip up some fresh rotisserie chicken on it, some cheese and lettuce. Nothing wrong with that. Turkey sandwiches, or chicken salad, by the way. We'll take that. One of my favorites. Turkey sandwiches at number 3 for National Sandwich Day this Sunday. Ham at number 4, very close behind turkey. Tuna at number 5. Egg sandwiches, egg salad at 6. My parents come in at 7 with peanut butter and jelly. And meatball subs at number 8. Here's some stats about it. We have over 300 sandwiches a year. The average American is eating 6 sandwiches a week. I got my hand raised. Even if it's just whole wheat bread, turkey sandwich on whole wheat or whatever you're having. It's a go-to. I definitely have over 300 sandwiches a year, easily. I think most people do. And then that, again, includes my parents. They're eating peanut butter and jelly every day, sometimes multiple. So over 300 a year. Almost 50% of people say they could eat only sandwiches for the rest of their life. Listen, if forced to, I could handle that. Just, I need some different condiments and things like that, but I could do it. Top reasons we love sandwiches. Easy to customize, obviously. No cooking involved for the most part. Critical, the quality of meat and the good bread. Of course, the condiments come in third as well. And then the big one, how do you cut your sandwich? Or do you cut your sandwich? I will tell you, I always cut my sandwich, whether I'm home, whether I'm out. The only time I don't cut it is if I'm in the car, if I pack sandwiches for a road trip, and I know I'm going to be eating while driving. I wrap it in silver foil, keep it whole, because I know I'm not going to be able to grab a half and grab it. I eat it right out of the tin foil. That's the only time. Other than that, I'm cutting my hamburgers in half. I cut all my sandwiches in half. And down the middle or diagonal is basically tied. That's number 1. I started cutting diagonal a number of years ago. There's nothing like it. I will not, if I have a square sandwich, I will not cut it any other way now. It's got to be diagonal. And there you go. Some sandwich stats for National Sandwich Day this Sunday. Remember that when you're watching football. Maybe you got the big heroes. And just as a side note, we'll see if anybody raises their hand on this one. If I had to pick my favorite sandwich, we're going fresh hero bread. Could be toasted or not. We're doing Russian dressing, extra Russian dressing. And it's got to be real. It's got to be mayo and ketchup mixed. Like, I can't have a bad tasting Russian dressing. Give me the Hellmann's. Give me the Heinz. I'll mix it up. I'll make my own. Roast beef, onion, lettuce, and throw a couple potato chips on top, maybe, That would be my go-to if I had to pick one for the rest of my life. We've got less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. National Day's good news stories late 8 o'clock hour on the way. More on our big Halloween party coming up, our secret holiday show. We'll get to all of it. And a beautiful day for trick-or-treating. Watch out for the kiddos. Take it slow in the neighborhoods tonight. Please, if you're driving a car out there this afternoon or this evening, let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.